This episode is different. It's recorded live at Momtourage's first live event at YogaRenew Hoboken. Enjoy.
Hey guys, it's Momtourage, the podcast about being a mom that thinks that most mom stuff is super boring. So we created our own posse. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Carrie, and we are ready to walk you down the red carpet of motherhood.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to YogaRenew. We're so excited to have all of you here for the self-care night, the love hangover. So I would like to introduce myself very quickly. My name is Isa. I work for YogaRenew, and I'm so happy to be introducing the wonderful, the hilarious, and the sexiest mamas I know. Give it up for Ashley and Carrie from Momtourage. Whoa, 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 whoa. Beat them up, girls. Beat them up. Yeah, I did.
I don't know about sexy, but we're really happy to be here with you guys. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. We'd like to thank Britney Spears.
Always
for
and
everything
forever.
she does.
Patron saint of all things Momtourage, I'd say.
Thank you.
Wow. We can't believe that we're here with real live people. We are so used to talking to each other and no one else.
We started this podcast like 3 days before the pandemic started. Like literally 3 days before the pandemic started. So that was interesting. And then we did the live show throughout the pandemic as well as the podcast. But this is like a real live show instead of like a pretend live show.
With asses in the seats.
I love this. Thank you guys for coming.
Yes. Listen, there are some of you here who have been like cheering us on since day one, and I just want to thank you guys because that's so nice. You guys, we love you. All right, so let's get the show on the road.
Let's do it.
For those of you who don't know, Momtourage is a show for the whole woman, not just the mom. We believe you are a fully formed person, and there's so much more to you than just the fact that you pushed out a baby. Sorry to my child who is here.
We love you, Sebi.
So for those of you who don't know us, I am Ashley.
And I'm Carrie.
And we thought we would play a very quick round of Are You an Ashley or a Carrie, which is something that happens all the time on the show.
Yeah. So you'll raise your hand when you think that this pertains to you, and we'll let you know if you're more of an... It's like a BuzzFeed, BuzzFeed quiz. Are you more an Ashley or more a Carrie? Let's figure it out.
So... love spreadsheets.
Who loves a spreadsheet up in this
Yes.
piece?
Virgos?
Any Virgos?
Yes, there you go. Yes.
I have to do an air cannon sound. Anyway, okay. So, has an abundance of self-confidence and lets you know about it.
Raise your hand, Carrie. What are you waiting for?
Well,
Raise your hand.
No, it's me.
Anyone who listens to the show, literally one of her hashtag swag bags was
my own beautiful
eyes.
Blue eyes.
Her own eyes. Can you even?
That's really more towards my mother, I think.
Has long arms.
Look at these. Look at this.
My own mother back there. Yes.
Soledad, she got it from you. Look at these. Look at these gigantic
arms. Pit stains
arms.
right now.
Love them.
Yes.
There's your pit stains. Okay. How did we plan this that we're reading our own thing?
I don't know.
Dumb.
We'll just go with it.
Let's see. Loves all things bespoke and artisanal.
You're a Carrie.
That's me. You're a Carrie. I never found an overpriced thing that I didn't like, really.
That's some artisan told you they made. They whittled out of sea wood. Would rather bed rot than be out. Oh my God, so many. God bless.
Ashley actually liked the pandemic. She was like,
you know
what?
Minus all the horrible things. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be insensitive.
Yeah, but she was like, you know what? I don't have to make any excuses. No one's going out.
No.
She enjoyed that. Okay. Is actually an extroverted introvert, or I don't know, introverted extrovert. Anyone?
I don't know.
Me. Here's my secret. I come on strong. So then when I leave, you're like, oh, she came in hot. It's fine. That's my introverted extrovertedness. Anyway.
All right, well, there you have it. Now you know.
And some of you are neither of us, and that's okay.
That's okay. We love
fine.
you for being you. All right, so here are some rules of the Momtourage.
That's right.
There are rules for this evening. The number one rule is Momtourage believes, this is our mission statement, which I already kind of told you, You were a woman with
Or man.
hopes and dreams and aspirations.
Or person, or human, or cat, or whatever you identify as.
Before you push that baby out. And at some point, hopefully you've done your job right, and they will go and live their own lives.
And you still have to be with yourself and other people.
Yep.
And so that's our number one thing. The second rule of Momtourage are there are no kids here, which is a lie because Sebi's here.
Yeah, but he's used to hearing
But
it.
you should know that Sebi hears a lot of foul language at home, so it's fine.
So say whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly. Sebi will probably curse here too as well.
Yes.
So there are no kids here, so say whatever the fuck you want because you're here among adults and it's time to let all your curses fly.
Yes. And also, we talk over each other a lot, but we want to hear from you. If you have anything to say at any point, just raise your hand. This is the best part of being here with you. Please participate. We want to talk to you guys, okay?
We've been in a void, only talking to each other in screens.
For 4 years.
We would love to hear from you.
4 years.
Hint, 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 hint.
Okay, so we're going to play a drinking game today. I'll watch what happens live, and anybody...
What if we were like, Andy Cohen, come on in. Can you imagine? Whew, my heart.
Goodness gracious. Okay, so the word of the night is self-love.
Self-love.
Whenever you hear it, take a drink.
Take a drink. Let's all do it now. Hey.
What's tonight about, Carrie?
Oh, I think it's about self-love.
We're not going to say drink, so just do it on your own.
Just do it on your own.
Do it responsibly.
That's right.
Get as messed up or not messed up as you want, as long as you're not driving. Then don't get messed up at all.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, we have a giveaway today.
Guys, our most favorite thing is free shit from people. Number one thing you should know about us is we love free shit.
So much. So
and in fact,
much.
maybe we started this podcast just to get free shit. I don't know. Possibly.
It is possible.
Well, we've got free shit for you.
Yes.
So let's tell you about it.
Yes, we are going to raffle. We're going to draw. Issa's going to draw 2 names. One person is going to win 1 year of yoga at YogaRenew.
Woo, woo, woo.
Plus a Kibou bag, which is a fanny pack that's also a baby bag. We use them now that
Oh my
our
God,
kids,
we love the Kibou bag.
It's the best.
It's waterproof. Yes.
And a Lululemon mat. And then the other giveaway is 3 months of yoga at YogaRenew, a Kibou bag, and a Nuzest bundle. So good stuff all around, everyone.
That's that delicious drink that you just had. It's delicious.
No.
No? Oh, God.
But it is a delicious drink. It's just a different one.
It's a different delicious drink.
Oh my
there
goodness,
you go.
Carrie. Jeez, Louise.
We're starting off bad, guys.
Okay.
I should have brought my reading glasses, too, so that I'm really shooting 1,000 here.
Should we do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sebastian, we need you real quick, kiddo.
Sebi!
Sebi.
Take off your ears.
Come on. Say it.
Tits and shits.
Yay! All right.
Sorry, we had to whore out the child somehow. That sounds terrible.
I do have to say, one of the best parts of Momtourage is the fact that we have our kids on there occasionally, and we can hear their voices from like all different times when they were a child. And I'm like, I don't know if you guys are this way. I have not kept a baby book, but I feel like our gossiping about our kids has been our baby book. Okay, now stop talking about my kids.
So let's do it again. Let's do tits and shits.
All right, so let's do it.
Our highs and lows of the week or the day or whatever. Carrie, why don't you start? Because you have quite the shits.
I wasn't going to mention it.
Anyone who listens to the show knows.
Guys, I keep pooping my pants at work. I told Lee, look at Lee. This is my partner over here. He's like, don't talk about it. What is going on? Like, my child and I have had a weird, low-lying stomach virus where we gamble and lose. You know what gambling and losing is. Where you just like, it's going to be fine, and then it's not fine. So I work at a high school with children. So, yeah, there's been some gambling and losing issues, and I have to keep an extra set of pants and panties in my office.
Yeah, I was going to add that. I was going to say, we've decided you need to start bringing spare bottoms.
I'm taking a probiotic. I've contacted my doctor. They said it's something that is just generally going around. So that's fun. So that's my literal shits. I wasn't going to bring it up, Ashley. Thank you. I had something else to bring up.
It's too Momtourage-y to not.
My tits are, I mean, aside from the fact that we get to do a live show with real faces and real people and all of these amazing people who have donated their product and their time and their space and
beauty activations. And,
do you know how hard it is to get a bunch of people to commit to coming out on a Thursday night?
Moms, thank you to all of you. That's incredible.
Seriously.
My babysitter bailed.
My babysitter also bailed. And then my babysitter is my mom, finally. Hashtag, the tits are my mom. Thanks for my mom for always watching my child. No. And then my tits, I guess, are just that I'm excited. This is so pedestrian. I'm so sorry. I'm excited that it doesn't get dark until later these days. You're bored with me already.
I am.
I know. I'm just excited that like at 5 o'clock it's still not dark. Anyway, that's my tits and shits. How about you?
I only have tits, and my tits are that we're here with you guys, and I am so psyched about it. And the turnout is good, and seeing all these beautiful faces. But look, we never get to hear your tits and shits. Would anybody like to share with the
This
group?
is your time to vent, to rage.
Yvonne, Cassidy.
Go ahead. Anybody got some tits and shits? Raise your hand. You can totally rat out your mom right now.
Yeah. She just turned 21.
Ooh, girl, this is the event for you. Go ahead. You have your tits and your shits?
I just graduated college.
Yay! What college?
You have any shits? No.
I mean, once you graduate, you're like, I'm great. It's fine.
Yeah.
And turned 21.
And turned 21.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Who else?
Anyone else want to share?
Oh, we got another one over here. Okay.
I have mules on. No one tells you they're the worst to walk in.
I got a haircut today and had somewhere to go. That's my
tits. Nobody likes to waste a blowout, let me tell you.
No other takers? Okay. All right.
Love that. Thank you. And your hair looks great, Elena.
It looks
I love
fantastic.
it. I love
you
it.
look beautiful. That is Carrie's cousin.
Well, no, we found out that I'm actually her aunt.
Okay. Well,
It's a long story,
weird.
guys.
It got weird.
Involves a diagram, a second cousin, but I'm her aunt, and she's my niece, evidently. I don't know, it's very confusing. We'll talk about it later. I don't want to take up precious time.
Let's go to our panel.
All right.
Wait a second. Our self-love panel.
Oh, self-love. Also, I just want to say that there's a gong in the back of the house, and are we gonna use it at some point?
No.
Please, can I use it?
I don't know in this place.
I don't know. It's like the Goop Gwyneth Paltrow gong. I just really want to use it. Okay, let's bring up our panelists.
Yes, we have Lynn Hazan Bush, we have Jessica Lisboa, and we have Kate Lombardo. Come on up, ladies.
Have a seat.
Oh.
On this bootleg couch. What happened? Where was going? This is my partner, Lee, everybody. Sometimes I like to call him my lover to make him uncomfortable.
Makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we say it all the time, right? Momtourage, whole woman. So how do we prioritize that woman? Self-love, drink, is such a goopy type word, and you know how we feel about goop. We kind of like have a love-hate relationship.
It's love-hate.
Yeah. But what does that mean when you're juggling raising kids, working, being a partner, etc.? So today we are joined by 3 moms and women that we think epitomize self-love. We have Jersey City influencer Lynn Hazan.
Woo, 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 woo.
We have style influencer Jess, aka this season's goal.
Woo, 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 woo.
And we have co-founder of this beautiful space and business, YogaRenew, Kate Lombardo.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to tell anyone a quick little blurb about yourself?
Oh man, where do I begin? I started.
Your nails are fabulous.
Thank you.
Look at all
Thank
the
you.
hair on the stage.
Got to represent the homeland. I was working in corporate, and I had kind of a spiritual awakening. I was like, I fucking hate this. I'm miserable.
Yep.
I hate everybody. I hate my ex-husband. It's funny.
Yes,
That's funny.
yep.
That was the thing. It's funny. Well, now it's
Yes.
funny. I hated everything, and I just was like, okay, I'm going to start a blog. And which was crazy at 30 because I had a really good job and it blew up.
Been there, done that.
And I remember like 2 weeks in, I saw a fit comment on Facebook and somebody making fun of me, and I called my mom. I'm like, I have a hater.
That's when you know you've made
I have
it.
a hater.
When Ashley and I got trolled, we're like, oh, we've made it. Yeah.
And then it was like, and then 10 years later, and I have haters. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, now it's the worst because
Fucking haters.
Yeah, you have to deal with it all the time.
But yeah, I started the blog, and that became like my full-time job. And then a few years later, I started a marketing agency because I was like, you know what, I don't know if I want to, influence forever and maybe kind of go off the grid, which I'm still waiting for that to happen.
Right.
But fast forward, I got remarried, fell in love. Well, first fell in love, got remarried.
That'd be weird.
Well, actually, fell in love, got pregnant, then got married.
Yep.
And I have a 1-year-old at home and an 11-year-old. And yeah, I'm living the dream.
Nice.
Kind
Love
of
that.
an abbreviated version.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, we want to know your baby spread. Like, what's your age of children's spread?
Do you prefer Jess or Jessica?
You can call me Jess. That's totally fine.
Okay.
It's easy on the mouth.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm Jessica, and I am a style, beauty, wellness. I throw in cruise travel in there, content creator. I've been doing this for about 10 years now. My story is a little different where I started. Actually, my son was 5 at the time. I'm also a high school theater director, and I direct. Yes. That's my full-time job. So I've been doing that for 19 years now. Directing Chicago as we speak, just ran here from rehearsal. But aside from that, when my son was 5, I was pregnant actually with my daughter, and her name was Ava Emily, and I was pregnant with her. And around Thanksgiving, it's always a sad story to say how I started, but it empowers me too. I lost my daughter at stillbirth at 34 weeks pregnant, and my son was 5, and I realized at that moment it was Thanksgiving, it was the holidays, my son was waiting for a baby sister, and what turned out to be a really difficult, obviously quite tragic moment became sort of like a discovery of how to stay strong through it all and how to be a woman in front of my son watching me and us grieve. And I've always liked blogs and things like that, but I didn't realize that what I wanted to do was say my story out loud. And I loved fashion and beauty, and I stopped loving it because obviously it's hard to get up after that. Or anything we all go through that's really hard. And for whatever reason, through a sort of deep thoughts I went through, I ended up just one day saying, I'm just gonna start learning how to code a website.
Oh, damn.
And then in my morning, I literally learned how to code. I coded a website. I created it. And my first post was about Christian Louboutin shoes.
Good.
Right? And I was like, we're going to put the damn heels on, girlfriends.
Yes.
And then that just became a story that I started to tell and how to get up again after really difficult things. And I got dressed again, and I cared about makeup again, and about working out again, and all those. And yoga saved my life. Hot yoga 30 days in a row saved my life. And just all of that to say that, this is our season. It is gold, right? Put on the clothes, girls.
I was going to say.
And so that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Love it. We love it.
Yes.
So I'm Kate. First of all, thank you so much for coming to our space, for being here. When we opened this space to the public, this is like the kind of stuff, community events and bringing people together we wanted to do. So I'm thrilled.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yes, of course.
This is really great.
So I actually also was a high school teacher at one time, and I was a high school special ed teacher for 5 years, and I loved teaching, but some of the bullshit that went with it was not something I could do for the long term, and I think it's the most important job in the world, and I think you have to love it for the long haul to do it well, and I liked it but didn't love it, and I left with zero plan. Wouldn't recommend that part, but I had gotten my yoga teacher training, and I was like, I'm going to leave and teach yoga. And I did a lot of things while doing that, but between yoga and I did a lot of event planning and marketing and all of that, and ended up lucky enough to own 2 yoga studios that then I was not lucky enough to lose them during the pandemic here in Hoboken, but the universe works in magical ways, and that brought us to bringing everything online with YogaRenew, where we now get to teach yoga to thousands of people internationally, and we've decided to keep our headquarters here and open this space to the public, and now full circle have the space to be able to have yoga classes again, and I have the most wonderful team of people who helped to put this together tonight.
I mean, truly the most wonderful team.
And I'm going to tell you something. As a yoga teacher myself,
Yes.
yoga people don't tend to be very reliable or organized. So when I
Yes, you're
saw
right.
that your team was amazing, I was like, I've been in studios that are a hot mess express.
Yes.
You and your team are really, truly amazing.
We're so fortunate to have just a team of wonderful teachers who are also amazing humans, business women. It's fantastic. And so I'm a mom of 2. My son was born on April 1st of 2020. So he'll be 4 in April. And then my daughter turned 1 in November. So
Nice.
Yeah, good stuff.
Amazing.
Really, what this just shows you is that every teacher that your kids have, give them the gift of yoga because they need it right now. Truly. Okay.
It's true.
So let's get into our self-love discussion drink.
Where's your drink, Ash?
It's right there.
Okay, good.
Right near me where it needs to be. We're going to talk about taking care of the physical. So we can't ignore this Fantastically beautiful space. I am blown away how beautiful it is in here.
Guys, look at the location.
Truly. So obviously, taking care of the physical body and self-love go hand in hand. So Kate, as the co-founder of YogaRenew, you even teach people to become yoga teachers. That's one of the offshoots of YogaRenew. What do you think is the biggest barrier for moms and women in getting to the yoga mat? And how do you recommend even starting?
Yeah. So, I mean, I think for any of us, and I'm sure you'd all agree, like the biggest barrier, I think, once you journey into motherhood is time. Like the time that I think you used to spend, like, I'd be like, oh, it's so easy to keep up and just work out every day. And then all of a sudden it's like, that's the time that I think you end up having to sacrifice when you're choosing between like, do I hang with my partner instead of working out at night after the kids go to bed? And so I think for me, one big thing is to remember that it's all like seasonal. Like I can see already some of that time does become like less crazy as it was in the newborn stage, right? And I think the other thing, what I try to talk to people who are super busy, if you can commit to like a standing appointment with yourself to take care of the physical body, let the rest be fill-in. Then it's like, okay, instead of driving somewhere, walk somewhere or take the stairs. But if you have like that one class that kind of keeps that physical fitness piece and that movement as part of your schedule, it's easy to fill in the rest. And I mean, okay, maybe not like easy, but I think it's doable. Like the rest of the stuff, take the pressure off. Once you just start and commit to it and treat it as just as an important meeting as you would for a work meeting or anything like that, I think it makes it part of your routine and you show up for yourself.
I also think there's this thing, I don't know if maybe I'm just speaking about myself, but there's this thing where you like imagine the way you were going to be like as a pregnant lady. And then you imagine the way you were going to be as like a new mom. You're like, I'm going to be that mom that's pregnant, that's like doing the fitness so up until the end. And then I'm going to be that mom that has the baby and I'm going to make time and I'm going to bounce back and all that shit. And then none of that is true. And I mean, I'm speaking for myself. Maybe it's true for some of you, and good for you. I'm not going to hate on you.
I liked being pregnant.
However, fuck that shit. Just give me babies without having to go through the work. Anyway, but you have this idea of who you're going to be, and then maybe it's not that way. And so then you're just like, all or nothing. We're just going to go deep into this troll-like experience and just pretend that none of it happened and just keep going. And so I noticed that, you know, there might be even a disconnect between you and your body, depending on how your pregnancy went and depending on how your birth went. And for me, being like so in touch with my body and being a yoga teacher and all those things, and then disconnecting from my body, it was way more than just like, I need to get fit again. It was like, I just didn't even know how to be in my own body again.
Yeah, I was the yoga teacher that couldn't do yoga through my pregnancy. I had actually our prenatal teacher, Melly, was the one that was like, I think you have this thing called pubis symphysis dysfunction at 20 weeks. And I like, my pubic bone separated too early.
Me too,
probably because of yoga, which is like, it's helped. But they were like, the only thing you can't do, don't stand on one foot. And I was like, cool, I do that for an actual living. Yeah, and that was exactly, I think, my experience. It was like I went from moving all the time to like not being allowed to do so during my pregnancy. And then coming back to that is hard. Yeah.
I can only imagine for you. For me, who's a lazy shit and would love to be in bed all the time.
I personally think that lazy shits have a better time being pregnant because my mom was also a lazy shit and she's like, I think the fact that you were too fit before was actually a problem. So if you get anything from today is like, go ahead and bed rot. It's going to be better for pregnancy. Anyway.
Okay, so Lynn, anyone who follows you, because I follow you, I look at your stories, you are always doing crazy shit. You cold plunge every morning.
Come on.
You're doing all kinds of workouts all the time, right? Like your body is insane and like killing it. So what are your top 3 things that have brought you back to yourself?
So first I gotta say, social media is fake. Let's put that
100%.
out. 100%. It took me a full year to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight, and I worked really, really fucking hard. Like, I committed, and this has always been something that was very important to me. It's a mental thing. As soon as I was able to, I worked out throughout my pregnancy. I was a lazy bitch too. Like I had my bagels all the time, but I also made sure to get movement because it's really a mental thing for me. I have anxiety, and the only thing that like gets me through it is watching Real Housewives and lifting heavy shit. I watch Beverly Hills, Real Housewives, and I lift heavy shit.
We will get to the Real Housewives of it all
it's the
very
best.
shortly, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it seems like I do create, like the cold plunging, I'll admit, is a little fucking nuts.
You're out there every morning in February when it snowed, when our kids had a snow day the other day, you were doing the cold
It's
plunge.
good for mental health. Wim Hof has taught us this.
Yeah.
Who? Wim Hof. Watch the Goop.
No.
So especially if you have like anxiety, sleep issues, what it does is like you're first thing in the morning, you're basically doing something very hard. So the rest of the day, anything hard doesn't seem so hard anymore because I just sat in 32 degree weather in the snow for 3 minutes and I could get through that. I can get through anything.
Are you the only person that does it in your family? Or does
I do it with
everybody
my husband.
Okay.
We do. And it's like also like a way for me and him to connect. So it's like, we do it together. He's like, babe, let's go. Put your sexy bikini on. We're going cold plunging.
Get ready. We're going to cold plunge in Montclair.
And it's like really cold out. And I'm like,
My poor husband is dying to try it. I'm like, nope, you're on your own, guy. I'm not doing that shit.
Start with a cold shower.
It's definitely helped, like, you know, with my postpartum weight loss journey, like I definitely hit a wall at a certain point and it definitely helped kick things up a notch. You know, I'm 40 years old, like I'm not a spring chicken anymore. Like I look at chocolate, my thighs start touching. It is what it is.
And also, you don't need to bounce back.
You don't need to, no, and again, I didn't put pressure on myself. I just wanted to be healthy. There was never like I need to be, you know, it took me a year, but I worked really hard and I have the support system. And also I prioritized working out over getting dressed. I prioritized working out over meeting with friends. I work out every morning. Like I prioritize that and I have to sacrifice other things. And that's just my choice.
Is it easy for you to prioritize? Like for me, it's not, and there is no part of my mind that's like prioritize working out. My mind is like prioritize taking that second nap, bitch.
You do. I text Ashley like at 10 a.m. She's asleep.
If I don't work out, I'm a hot mess. Like it's a mental thing for me. I need and I have a personal trainer and I make it easy. I make it like, and this is a tip for all moms. You're busy. I get it. Get a bunch of weights, do a free YouTube video, 20 minutes. It's just about being consistent.
That fucking crazy Tracy Anderson. Let me just tell you, I watch her YouTubes. That bitch is crazy.
That bitch is crazy.
Like flying up and no, you do it easy, 20-minute, like a beginner circuit. You get your heart pumping. Like it doesn't need to be complicated. And sometimes I'll do that if I don't have like a full hour. I don't work out more than 40 minutes and I work out 4 times a week, but I work out, like I go at it and I walk with my baby. I take my kids out. I run around, play soccer with my daughter. I try to find activities, and I also like look at my nutrition and things like that. And again, these are things that like make me feel good. You know,
right.
I'm laughing because I've literally justified having a kid who's obsessed with his iPad to every parent that will possibly listen to me. I'm like, no, it's okay. He reads at an 8th grade level. It's okay. Don't worry. Let him have the iPad. Okay, so I want to talk about style, and this is one of those things.
You're like, this is you.
We've talked about it a zillion times on the show, and, you know, that's one of the things for me after having my son. Then, you know, we went into a pandemic, and my weight has fluctuated 6,000 times in that period.
What you should know, though, can I just say, Ashley is a very stylish person. Pre-child, Ashley was like one stylish lady.
Thank you.
It's your thing. You like style. It's your thing.
It makes me feel good,
right.
you know? So, you know, for you, Jessica, as a style influencer, what are your 3 biggest tips? Because I do think that this is one of the things that women have a hard time with, or anybody has a hard time with after they've...
Well, just any
their life has changed.
Any type of change.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's any type of change, right?
Absolutely.
And to Lynn's point, I want to just pick up off of that. The idea that lifestyle is the first thing you have to think about. What is your lifestyle? I work out every single morning, 20 minutes. I do the 20 minutes
God
on the
bless.
video. And Amazon, I just got a bunch of little weights. It was like, I'm going to wear the wrist weights today. And my
I'm not
husband's like,
doing
what the
that.
hell's wrong with you? And I'm like, these are wrist weights, you know. So, I mean, I think the first thing, no matter what lifestyle change is in your life at the moment, I think the first things you have to look at that. Like, what are your go-to everyday things that you do all the time? Not the ones that you're doing one-off because it's Friday night and you're going out. What are you always doing every single day and start there. You know, I think about all the Amazon sets I bought over the pandemic, right? To just look like I matched and I made effort. How many of us have those sets?
Marielle's
jogger
got
sets,
that
ladies?
set.
Yes, we looked cute. We were rocking. I still rock those. Are you kidding me? So
If I have to interrupt you for a second, because if we're going on that idea, then Ashley, you only need to invest in pajamas.
It's true, and I do.
80% of your life in your bed.
I really
Continue.
do. Watching Housewives.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, all of them. Vanderpump, all of it.
We
whatever.
will have our Housewives moment.
No,
Please
it's
continue.
funny. Actually, you speak about that. I just was watching a few girls over at New York Fashion Week, and literally they're wearing
I'm
matching.
jealous of you.
No, they're matching. They're matching out, and you're like, that's a pajama set with a heel and a belt.
God bless. I do that too. The silk jammy with a heel.
That's my
Guys,
answer, ladies.
You don't have to compromise comfort.
No.
Maybe in the foot.
Well, that would be my second tip, right? The idea of you don't have to compromise comfort, right? We have a vehicle in which we need to cover, and we need to think about how do we want to cover that. That does two things. One, keeps us comfortable, but also makes us feel like we made an effort. For example, today would be a perfect example. I'm going to be super transparent with you. I thought I had a whole outfit ready to come here today. And in the midst of me not unpacked from a cruise I took 2 weeks ago, because I work with cruise lines as well. And so I didn't unpack, and I'm like, I know I can find that blazer somewhere. And I couldn't find what I was looking for. And I thought, well, I just need color, and I want to give myself some shape. The rope blazer, the jeans that make you feel like your ass isn't 3, wide trucks wide, right? And then, put heels to make it. Now, I also have been wearing flats all day, so this was just to look cute for you girls.
Thank you. God bless.
Okay.
We love when women try and look cute for other women.
We
That's our vibe.
dress for ourselves. Listen, dress for yourself. If you dress for yourself, indirectly you're dressing for everyone around you, including the guy, the girl, the kid, whoever, because you're not thinking about loving other people through the way you look. You're thinking about self-love, ladies.
Oh, geez. Okay.
We're thinking about self-love. No, we're honestly loving ourselves first, and that's how I get dressed every morning. And I know it sounds sort of frou-frou, but I look at the clothes and I'm like, sometimes I'll wear these jeans 3 times in 1 week. Yet I have an entire closet of clothes that I've never touched for 4 months.
Oh my God,
right?
yes.
Because that's the reality of our
Yes.
lives. And it takes a belt, it takes a pair of earrings, it takes a net, whatever it takes, just do one extra thing for yourself, because when you love yourself in the clothes you're wearing, everyone will feel it, and then you'll be sexy to other people.
Guys, belts are confusing to me. I'm just like coming to the belt.
There's a hole.
No, it's
and
confusing.
you put the little dinghy through it.
No, but I don't have a waist. So like, do I put it on my like actual waist, or
No,
do I
it
put it
makes
on
a
like where the
waist.
pants? I don't understand
At
belts.
5 feet tall, belts are my nemesis, so I throw it on and fight it.
I keep buying belts and then I don't understand them. Anyway, can we just have just a real quick, how many restrictive undergarments are we wearing? I'm wearing a pair of Spanx.
I'm actually not wearing a restrictive
Oh my God, I'm
undergarment.
wearing Spanx and I'm wearing like a minimizer bra.
I picked an outfit that I wouldn't have to do that in today.
You guys, what is your undergarment situation?
I'm wearing a thong.
Okay. So you're free to be you and me.
Skims.
I wholeheartedly thought you were going to be like, I'm not wearing underwear.
Okay, great. So that's good.
I mean, I don't know about not wearing underwear with jeans. No, it's covered. It covers your vag.
Yeah, you're good.
It does. It has nice front
the front
coverage.
is covered. The back,
Yeah, the back is
questionable.
not covered.
Questionable,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And how about you? Are you wearing any foundational garments?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I used to double until December, January 4th. I started doing my 20 minutes a day, 45 minutes at night.
Yeah.
As of last Wednesday, I don't wear any.
That's it.
Oh,
Spanx.
God bless. I'm still a doubler. Good job, good job. And then,
Congrats.
are you wearing any foundational garments?
I'm just wearing underwear and a bra.
So I'm the sucker.
You're a sucker.
I'm the sucker wearing all the foundational garments. Okay, let's move on.
I want to ask about the one last self-love drink thing that we should really go over, which is sex, right? New York-based psychotherapist Ian Kerner, PhD, the author of She Comes First.
God bless.
Doing God's work, suggests having sex once a week. Okay? So
With yourself or with someone else?
I think with your partner.
Okay.
I think you can have sex with yourself as often as you want. So we both had a really hard time, we've talked about this a lot, returning to our sexual selves. And I think
I would like to say that both of our partners are here in this room.
they can attest. Do we need to bring them up?
Also Ashley's child. So let's put that out
He has
there.
his earphones on and he doesn't know. He's fine.
Yeah.
Also, I am a woman. I say what I want,
I know,
okay?
I'm just saying. Let's just let it be known.
So ladies, anyone who wants to answer, how did you come back to your pre-baby body sexual self after feeling like a baby factory? If you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable, you don't have to.
This is something we talk a lot about in our household. Foreplay starts in the morning. If your partner is
That's the issue. We're not up at the same time.
Dude, that is what you don't do. You can't do that.
I mean, I'm very lucky that I have a partner that's very involved in the house stuff, the dishes. Like, if he sees dishes in the sink, he cleans up. You know,
that's
he's
foreplay.
you know, he does.
That is foreplay right there.
That
That's
turns me the
sexy.
fuck on. He does stupid shit, but like, you know, it's like a point system, right? And like, it adds up. But it's also the connection during the day. It's kissing, it's hugging, it's the sweet text, or it's the DM, like, babe, you look so hot. Like, it's little bit by little that you start like thinking of them more in that sexual manner, and it opens you up to, literally opens you up to
God bless.
engaging.
God bless.
You know, so yeah, it is tough sometimes, you know, I have 2 kids and I own my own business, and he's also a real estate agent. We're just busy and it's like hectic, but we really make time for date nights. And if we can't get a sitter, like, we'll have like a date night at home. We'll make dinner. We'll, you know, take a weed gummy, which is, ladies.
Amen.
Yeah.
That really opens you up,
If you're looking to open that door, weed
Yeah.
always helps, yes.
That always helps, and just spending that one-on-one time, and especially in the beginning when you feel like, you know, depending on how your birth went, like you might not want to have sex, like it's painful or whatever, be intimate. Like, even just cuddle and just massage.
Tell a secret, guys.
That always gets things going, you know? You know, like, just be intimate. It doesn't need to lead to sex if you're not ready, but that, like, at least you're having that intimate moments, and it'll eventually, like, get you there.
True story. When Lee and I first dated, we went on a journey, and I'm just going to use journey in, we took an adult
You all right, Lee?
situation, and we
okay?
went on a journey. We had yet to have a kid. And this was the first time I was taking this particular journey. Lee had taken this journey before.
It wasn't marijuana.
It was not marijuana.
I'm going to just help there.
And it did open me up, but what it opened me up to say, what to do.
Hallucinations.
No. I felt vulnerable, and we were connecting on a deeper plane. And what ended up happening was I just talked to him about my crippling debt, which I don't think was sexy at all. And instead of being this like sexy, like, we're gonna feel the music and I'm gonna wanna touch you and we're gonna wanna like cuddle in this Airbnb in Hudson.
Very 40 Days, 40 Nights, that Josh Hartnett movie.
Yeah, I was like, we're gonna go to Hudson and we're gonna eat an artisanal bespoke cheese. We're gonna take this adult thing and I'm gonna like pet you and we're gonna listen to music. It's gonna be vibey. We were like a month in to our relationship. So I just have to, let me, where is this going? One.
Is that better than the time I told Matt, put that stinky dick inside this stinky vagina?
I mean, I think so, because I think you were already committed to being together. Lee and I had not fully committed. So one, I would just like to say, take a drink. Lee stayed with me with my crippling debt, and we went past that. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Woo, woo, woo. Second thing I would say is that pick the adult substance that's going to open you up in the right way, and not in a way that you open up your Bank of America account to your brand new partner.
You showed him your bank account?
I mean,
you went that far?
There was a Bank of America account situation happening, and then I was like, I don't think I want to do that specific thing. I've never done it again. Moving on.
Anybody else have any sex tips? That got a round of applause.
Yeah.
Somebody clap for that.
Guys, we did not have sex that night. Big shocker. We did not have sex that
for
night.
the round of applause. I was just amazed
We
you guys
didn't
gave
have
her
it.
that.
Did we? I don't remember it. Was it good? Okay, great. It was good. Love that.
Poor Lee. This is the first time I've ever said poor Lee.
Poor our husbands. Our husbands hear us talk shit about them all the time. Okay, so sex life. Let's hear it. Anybody comfortable talking about it?
Sure. I mean, at the end of the day, I think after motherhood, right? Because that was the question. I forgot. Okay.
Sorry, went on a tangent.
No, that's
Are you a Carrie? Do you go on a tangent? Okay, here we go.
No, it's a good one. So it was like, cook for me. That makes me happy and feels intimate. And, watch the baby so I can go to the yoga studio. I think there are other things. Motherhood makes you feel vulnerable and lost in the beginning because you're still trying to figure out who the hell you are.
And touched out. Like, you don't want anyone else touching you.
You've been nursing and you've got that and you've got all things leaking and you're like, what the?
You're like a machine instead of a person, yeah.
During that early time, I think it's important to find other ways to feel like the love languages are communicating beyond the touch.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of to that point. For me, I needed to be like, now my kids are in bed, I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to change my clothes. And then I'm going to come down and then we can have time for us. Almost like this, just I needed to be I'm
a different person after the shower.
I'm done momming for the day.
Yeah.
And I think that, especially in those early months, I nursed, both children. And it's exactly, I feel like it's I just had literal bodies on me all the time. And I just need this part to just feel like myself, that I wasn't covered in baby, really, and I think just taking that 15 minutes even to just do a reset. And even still, now it's, fast, now I'm you're just annoying because you're not helping me with whatever, cleaning up with the kids, and my son is in the phase of let's run around while we try to put pajamas on, and I'm this is so obnoxious. And if I'm fired up, I think it's still one of those things to be okay, I'm going to take a shower and do a reset, and then we'll come back down. And that connection piece, I think, is key to then letting all of the rest of that stuff
I would
work
also
out.
just like to say sort of the unsexy thing, which is it's okay not to have sex. That's okay.
Totally. 100%. But
if you're not having sex, okay, that's fine.
it is. But it is also a part of nurturing a healthy relationship with your partner. So although, yes, you and I are the first ones to say all right, we're not having sex right now. It's not the biggest deal in the world. It is what did we call it in the episode? Sexual hygiene. You have to.
I think I did call it plumbing, fixing your plumbing.
Ian Kerner, PhD, called it sexual hygiene.
I'm gonna fight you on this and say that I think intimacy is way more important than actual sex, because I find that sometimes the pressure is all on the actual sex act. And instead, if there's other intimate ways, this sounds like the cheesiest thing ever, but if there's other ways that you can be intimate with your partner, it feels, that's the setting the groundwork for possibly sticking that stinky dick in, which is what you said to your husband, actually.
It worked.
It worked. Okay, good job.
But that's the kind of humor we have. We say those things to each other.
Matt's dick isn't always stinky, just so you know.
Sometimes, okay?
I'm looking him right in the eye.
Poor Matt.
But if it is stinky, you can still stick it in.
Also, his mother-in-law is here. It's really something. Okay, so one last question for you ladies. We ask all of our parents this. What is the number one thing that you think every parent should outsource if they have the means to do so?
I know, deep thoughts with Jack Handy. Here we are.
Housekeeping.
Amen, sister.
I don't have the time. So
nor do you want to make the time.
I'd rather pay to get and also it's a mental health thing. Everything's clean and organized and put away, and I feel better, and I can focus on, I do cook every night, so I can focus on that. That's important to me, is cooking nutritious meals for my family, and I want to be able to do that
and focus on. It's an act of love.
It is, and that's just my way of serving my husband and my kids, and I really enjoy that. But I can't also clean toilets and do laundry, and you can't do it all, and there's no shame.
And get groceries, and
and pay the bills and work out and
and then work also
and I run a full-time business, and I'm very thankful that I have really good help, and she's I'd rather honestly go broke than even my therapist oh, maybe you should cut down on the housekeeper. I'm no, how dare you, no. So I was that's never happening. I don't care. I'll give my bags away. I'll give her I'm just take my diet, take my get ring.
I was I will do foot fetish videos.
I will do anything
if I have to get that house clean.
I treat our housekeeper so well. I buy her food. I get her Ubers. She is up. You're the boss. She asked me for something. I'm you're the boss. When do you want to come in? You want to take 2 weeks vacation?
Great.
Take 2 weeks vacation. I'll clean because I want her to be happy.
Yes.
So that's my advice.
She's the third in your relationship, really.
I love her. I'll marry. Yeah, I'd marry her.
My thing was that I grew up with a really strict...
Alba, I love you if you're listening.
Thank you, Alba. Sponsored by Alba. I grew up with a really strict mom, and I always had to like do the floors. That was my chore, like very strict, like with a toothbrush. I will never do a floor again. I can't do floors.
I don't do shit.
Anyway, go ahead.
I mean, ditto, first of all, ditto, right? We need a clean house. I don't know, I need a personal assistant. I need someone to sometimes live my life for me, right?
Pick up dry cleaning.
Do you know what I mean? Just
Answer an
everything.
email.
Like, go work out for me and then give me the bod.
That'd be great.
I mean, I'm being, but
We'll get to that eventually, I feel like.
I mean, we're almost there, right?
Thanks, AI. yeah,
True.
It's true.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, so the reason I say personal assistant, and I think it encompasses the housekeeping and things like that, but when I think about, so I was the personal assistant to Mark Anthony many years ago. Yeah, and so I don't...
How tall is he? Wait, hold on. Hold on. We just went into a hot goss intermission.
Ashley and I are like, wait a second.
This is my bread and butter, okay? How tall are we talking?
He's not that tall.
Shorter than me.
He's a little shorter than you. I'm
little?
5 feet. So 5'4", 5", maybe
and
around.
was this while he was married to J-Lo or pre?
So it was pre-J-Lo.
Okay.
Early
pre-J-Lo.
years, okay.
He was married to Yachty, to Diana Torres.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. We're back in the show. I needed the hot goss. I'm sorry.
My NDA did expire. Ask away.
That's me. All my NDAs just expired as well, so now I can spill the tea. Anyway, go ahead.
We can chat. So I think just having been a personal assistant, and also to Harvey Keitel a few years later. Ooh. But having said that, I think I remember feeling like all the things I ended up doing, I would love for someone to have done for me or do for me now. And so I would say I would invest wholeheartedly in a personal assistant.
Ashley's been begging one for years.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I would say.
So I love this question because I feel like I've hit my outsource era in general, where I used to be like, I am going to do everything myself. I will handle all of it. And now I'm like, oh, yes, I would absolutely like to pay you anything to come hang this picture on my wall or like whatever it is. And so like we hired our babysitter that we had for 3.5 years left, and I will hire a headhunter to find a nanny for us. Like I am 100% of now the mindset of like time is the most important currency, and anything that I can do to like spread money around to give me more time with my family.
Don't feel bad about it.
Totally. No. I think it's like...
I didn't hear any guilt.
Oh yeah, no, I like let that go. I feel like it's like, and I genuinely feel like, especially like owning my own business now, like the woman who helped us find our nanny, like she's running an awesome business, like doing a fantastic thing that she's excellent at and like so helpful for. And I like want to pay her for that skill that would take me many, many hours. And I think I've like looked at it now as like, how can I support people who are excellent at what they do that I am not? And like, it takes them 2 seconds, it takes me forever. And so like, here you go. And I'm going to free up my time. So huge fan of the outsourcing.
Ladies, thank you so much. Wait, everyone plug yourselves. Plug yourselves real quick. Tell everyone where they can find you.
Oh, yes. Okay. So you can find YogaRenew. We're at YogaRenew on Instagram, yogarenew.com. Me personally, I'm Kate.Lombardo on Instagram and KateLombardo.com. Very creative there.
And anyone who's listening after the fact, you'll be able to see all of this in our show notes.
Oh, yeah. So you can find me at This Season's Gold. I'm on Instagram, YouTube. I had a TikTok video just go viral with 4.2 million views. That was exciting. And if you're into cruising, that's a new thing. Yes, come talk to me at Cruising Latina. I just started that Instagram page because obviously I get a chance to work on with a lot of cruise companies, so it's been a joy.
And just think, we could have been on that cruise together.
I know.
What about the big world cruise? We'll talk about that later.
Well, I'm going. I want to go. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
My Instagram is at @LynHazan_, and I also host a podcast with my husband, and it's called Lynn and Tony Know, and it's a lifestyle. We started it when I was 39 weeks pregnant, and we recorded through like the postpartum journey. So
Did you do it while you were giving childbirth?
We launched it while I was in labor.
Oh my God.
No, I'm dead ass. Like,
Wow.
I was in between contractions. I'm like, babe, you have to post the podcast or else it'll never go up. Post it. And then he was like, and I'm like, wait, let me look at the caption first. Cause like, man, gotta check, but like, that's when we launched it, and we've been working on it for, it's almost, over a year now. So Lynn and Tony know.
When I was in labor, my dad was in the room and took a business call. And I literally was like, get off the fucking phone. So good for you.
Yeah.
Guys, round of applause for our panel. Yeah. Woo! Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, we're going to go right into a game.
Let's do it. Let's keep it hot.
We're going to need 5 contestants.
Now, here's the thing. Guys, you could win some shit.
There's stuff to win. 5 contestants. Come on.
5. Okay, come on.
3.
Come on,
Come on up, guys. Oh, wait. I got the precious stuff.
How do you know it's a mom show when midway through one of the hosts definitely needs to use the bathroom, but she's going to hold it? That's when you know it's a mom show.
We're going to stand for this game. You ready?
All right, we're going to do it. I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
So, firstly, the winner will get a tote and a 12-pack case of Lotza to bring home.
Delicious adaptogens.
And guys, if you haven't had it, Lotza actually, I don't like a canned seltzer. That shit is delicious.
Even Sebi, the child, likes it.
Yes, and it's an all-natural drink with adaptogens to boost your mood and vitamins and electrolytes to support next-day recovery. It's supposed to help you not get hungover, so enjoy.
Ooh.
Okay? All right, so we're going to ask you guys some hot goss questions, and the winner is going to get a prize.
All right, so we're going to have to pass the microphone around.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you ready? Good? Okay,
All right.
Let's go.
You start. We'll switch
Okay,
off.
so what is... We don't have a buzzer.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh, I wish we had a buzzer. Okay. What is Gwyneth Paltrow's infamous candle called? Oh my gosh, guys.
Anyone?
Candle.
Say it, Cheryl.
Smells like Gwyneth's vagina.
This candle smells like my vagina.
You guys all lose. I have the candle. It doesn't smell like any vagina I've ever smelled.
I spent $75 on that candle
Thank
for
you, Ashley. It smells like creamy flowers.
I'm going to give this to you, and whoever answers is going to get this one, okay? Name 2 Taylor Swift breakup songs.
We are never, ever getting back together.
That's one. Name one more.
Love Story, I would say.
I'm going with it, yeah. All right.
Good job. She's playing for the NFL now. Okay. How many times were Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton married?
Old hot goss.
Twice.
Yes, that's right. Extra points.
Yes.
If you can name how many times Elizabeth Taylor was married altogether.
many husbands?
How many husbands did she have?
She had 8 husbands. Well,
7.
because Richard, yes.
Was the twice. Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Good job,
We
good
have
job.
a winner, guys. All right.
Good job. This is a hard one,
In the
guys.
same vein, how many children does Nick Cannon have?
And this is current right now.
Fight it out, bitches. Let's go.
Shout it out. Yes!
Oh my God!
Okay.
And bonus question. How many different women as of February 4th?
As
so it
of
could
February
change.
4th.
It could be changing right now.
It's 6.
Yes! Oh my God!
Why do you know so much about Nick Cannon?
Carrie, go for it.
He said he's taking a break right now. Just so you know. Okay.
He does a lot of self-love.
I know, truly.
I guess he needs to do more
No, it's
self-love.
not self-love. It's other love. Okay, so what sport team does Taylor Swift play for?
Her boyfriend.
I know, it was a joke, Ashley. Okay, I mean, everyone shouted out at the same time.
The Chiefs?
Yes. Okay.
And what sport?
Thank you. The foot of the ball. Yeah.
Here we go for our JBJ lovers.
Guys, this is one of my favorite questions of all time.
Name 3 celebrities that have a rest stop in New Jersey.
Yes, Jean Bon Jovi.
We got one.
Do you know what number it is? Because I do.
It's right after you pay the toll.
It's 121.
Thank you.
121.
Right, I was going to say, I don't know the number, but it's right after you pay the toll. I knew that.
It's currently closed for renovations. You can't get into it, not even for gas.
Shit, but I don't know the other 2.
I know. John Bon Jovi, Judy Blume.
Yes.
And
Judy Blume is exit 100.
And
She is
Meryl
currently
Streep.
open.
Does Meryl Streep have one?
No,
not yet.
Sorry.
Think other
No,
Think South Orange.
Shit. No, it's the dude from The Sopranos.
Yes.
He has one.
We would have also accepted Whitney Houston.
And Celia Cruz. And
Cruz.
Connie Chung.
And
Get
Connie
it? Yes, they all have rest stops. The Whitney Houston rest stop is dope. It's got a Just Salads. Oh, I just hit my tooth with that. It's got Just Salads. It's got a Popeye's chicken. It's really good. It's a good rest stop.
Continue, Carrie.
Sorry. Okay. How many kids does Angelina Jolie have? Yes. Yvonne.
She has 5.
Not 5.
It's 6.
6. Close, but no cigar.
Very close.
Go ahead, Ashley.
Here talking. How many times does Larsa Pippen have sex a
Not
night?
anymore, because they just broke up.
I know, they just broke up.
Didn't she say 4? No. She said like.
What's 1 up from 4?
Her vagina is
She
dead.
has sex 5 times a night.
5 times.
But they just
a
broke
night.
up, so that's too much.
Yeah, she's probably fine. There's lots of people with penises.
Name 2 celebrities with notoriously large dicks.
Tommy Lee.
Yeah, he does have a huge dick.
Yep,
Yes. Anybody else?
John Hamm.
Yes, John Hamm and his ham. Thank you. We do accept a lot of different answers there.
What subway did J-Lo infamously take when she was still from the block?
Oh,
On the 6th.
yes.
album.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Name 3 other celebrities from New Jersey that you didn't name from the rest stops.
Oh God, there's a lot of pressure. Bruce Springsteen.
Yes.
And Michael B. Jordan is from New
Yes,
York.
he is. I'm friends with his sister, Jamila. Okay, lightning round. Are you ready? We're gonna just go Mike. Ready? All right. Name the more famous spouse. Amal.
George Clooney.
Yes.
Camila Alves.
All right.
Anybody? Shout it out.
All right. Thank you.
Ben Affleck.
Oh, J-Lo.
Yeah. There we go.
Currently.
Danny Motor.
Julia Roberts.
There you go. Help from the audience.
Deborah Furness.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman. There you go. Okay, here we go. Keep it
Ready?
up.
Adam Schulman.
This gets hard now.
I don't recall.
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. It's all right.
Dawn Gummer.
No idea.
Meryl
Streep. Okay, here we go.
Soon to be Martin Short, maybe. And last but not least, Sam Asghari.
Former. Thank you.
Britney Spears. There we go. Okay.
Karen has got it. She's got it. Okay.
Guys, you're all getting prizes. Shh.
Okay. All right. We'll keep this tight. Okay. Name 3 celebrity guests that we've had on the show. Come on, Yvonne.
Yvonne, this is
Adam Sandler, yes.
Adam Sandler.
Do not go in there.
The blonde one from
Oh, yes.
That wasn't
Who's the
it, but
brown one
yes.
from Frozen?
Kristen
Do you guys
Bell.
know?
Yes.
Kristen Bell.
Frozen.
Thank you.
And then
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim
There
Carrey.
you go.
Great.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
Okay.
Name 4 of Kris Jenner's grandbabies.
This is hard. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, oh God. Stormy Webster.
Yes.
Northwest.
Yes.
Penelope and Mason Disick.
Okay, good job. Good job. I wrote them all out and I was still surprised. So, what was the first celebrity divorce that coined the term conscious uncoupling? Yes. Yes! Karen for the win. Okay.
This is my favorite of the questions. Maybe Lynn will be into this question also. Name all the Roni cast members that have slept with Harry Dubin. Matthew Heron-Smith, would you like to answer?
Cheryl Smallman, would you like to answer?
Definitely Aviva, they were married.
Oh, Aviva, okay.
I think Ramona, definitely.
Yes.
Sonia, because everyone.
Yep.
And Luann, maybe?
Yes, there you
think
go,
that's it.
Cheryl.
Nailed it. My husband's really proud of you.
And then I'm asking, we have so many more questions, but we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to ask what is Ashley's favorite question, which is, can anyone please recite the opening words of the letter made famous by Jersey Shore?
Like we, the people of the United States, but the letter from Jersey Shore.
Miami.
May I?
Exactly. Yes, Ashley, please.
Sam, last night at bed, Ron put his face between a waitress's breasts.
There you go. All right, so should we crown the winner?
Bad news, none of you won. JK, you all won.
You all
There's
won.
stuff over here.
Yay! Although, Karen, you really came out on top. I'm just going to say, boo, 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 boo. Okay, here's your presents, everybody. Everybody take a bag. They're the same. Congratulations for your swag bag. Thank you for coming up here.
Enjoy. Okay, hold on.
All right.
Hold
Bring
on,
it back,
I got
Ashley.
really
Bring it
excited.
back, Ashley.
All right, Issa.
Okay, here we go.
Do we have giveaway winners? While Issa's doing that, anybody have any questions? Should we pull from our question basket?
Sure, let's pull from a question bag.
Matt, can you pass us the question basket?
Thank God I don't have to read anymore. I didn't bring my reading glasses. Okay, we'll do this quick. We know it's a weeknight, guys.
Okay. If someone is thinking about starting a podcast, what advice would you offer them? Whew. Own your IP, all of it. Do not...
The RSS feed.
Your intellectual property.
RSS feed. So it's the specific numbers that are associated with your podcast.
But not even just that. You want to make sure you own your name. You want to make sure you own your episodes. If you're working with a network, and you sign on with a network, make sure that they are not saying that they get to keep the rights to your podcast. We have been through this. So you just want to own every aspect of your podcast. Yes, every single aspect.
And then figure out if you want to do it for fun or for money. That's the other thing.
And also if the podcast is the business or if it's an offshoot of the business.
Also, you can hire us at Most
Yes,
Talkative.
we're Most Talkative Podcast Consulting.
Worst thing your kid has ever said to you. Oh, this is terrible.
I mean, my kid calls me a bad bitch all the time, but in the
That's
best
like a good way.
And I think it's great. And he goes, Mama, you're a bad bitch. And I say, yes, I am. Thank you.
Luna told me that I was no longer funny or fun.
Oh, no,
and
that's not good.
That's a big problem.
That's not good.
But tonight is not about the kids, so pick the next question, Ashley.
Where are you going on your next vacay? Oh, I'm going to LA in 2 weeks.
Which you used to live, and I used to live there.
Right, it's not really a vacation, but
I think
get
Lee
to see
and I
friends.
are going to, where are we going? Somewhere haunted. Savannah,
That's in
Georgia.
Georgia.
That's where Lee and I are going.
Oh, Sebastian says I love you. Thank you, Sebi.
How often are you giving blowjobs? Okay.
No.
Not that often.
Ain't nobody got time for that shit. No.
No. Stick it in. Lube it up, stick it in. That's where I'm at right now. Here we go.
No.
All right.
No. The fuck? Giving blowjobs. It's not called a job for nothing, honey.
Listen, I used to give a lot of blowjobs, not anymore. Okay, anyway.
Lots?
2, 3, lots. I was a single girl until I was 38 years old, Ashley. All right, here we go.
So we're going to do our giveaway real quick, our raffle giveaway.
Are we standing up? I stood up because you stood up.
I don't know. I just did it.
Okay, great.
So for 1 year of YogaRenew, a Kibou bag, and a Lululemon mat.
Here we go.
The winner is Emily Catalano.
Where's Emily? Is she still here? Yes, Emily, come up. Look at that. I can tell you right now, I've bought that Lululemon. That is like an $85 yoga mat, girl. Get it.
Get it, girl. And then the second prize is...
YogaRenew, a Kibou bag, and a Nuzest bundle, and some Lotza.
Goes to Christine... I'm going to butcher this last name. Constant. Yeah.
Yes. Get that bag.
Yay. Go, Christine.
Get it.
Thank you, Issa. Guys, thank you. Wow.
What a
I can't
joy.
believe it's over.
What would you be doing right now, Ashley, if you weren't here?
I'd be in bed watching Bravo.
What would you be wearing?
Pajamas.
Nice. I would be lesson planning, so thank God I'm here instead.
I would be drinking still, though.
Okay, great.
Just in case you were wondering.
Yes.
Hey, we just want to thank everyone at YogaRenew, the entire team.
All of our guests,
all of you
panel
guys.
guests. Lee, thank you, Lee.
For doing all of our audio.
Thank you, Lee, for putting up with me and for creating amazing sound.
Issa, I want to say a special thank you to you because you really had
and she
our
has
backs.
a good new haircut.
So cute.
Woot, woot.
Thank you so much. You guys know where you can find us. Our socials are at Momtourage Podcast. I'm Ash Hearon-Smith.
I'm at Carrie Sotero.
And we love you so much, and we're going to be here for a little while, so come chit-chat. Let's take pictures. There's a little photo area that I slaved over. Take your picture.
I'd also like to thank Soledad, who created Ashley from her womb. Thank you, Soledad.
Hey! Thanks, Linda.
Thank you guys
Love
so
you
much.
guys.
Have a great day. Bye.
#swagbag.
Guys, our live event went over. What a shocker. We love to talk. So it's me, Carrie, and I'm going to do our hashtag swag bag, just me, by myself, after the fact. Okay, so every week we give you our hashtag swag bag pick, the things we would put in the swag bag and the things we can't live without. And this week, it's our live audience that's getting all of our hashtag swag bag items. So we're shouting out all the brands that worked with us today, and some are even offering our audience an at-home discount, so you guys can enjoy as well. Alfalfa, our food sponsor who provided us with the wraps. New Jersey and LA friends, download their app and order today, and you will get $7 off your first order. Aspen Prime MedSpa, one of our beauty activations, a local Hoboken MedSpa for all your MedSpa needs. Use the code YogaRenew15 for 15% off. A to Z of D-Toxing, the ultimate guide to reducing our toxic exposures. Everyone in our audience is going home with a copy of this incredible book by Sophia Ron, Gushi. For more information or the link to buy, head to ruanliving.com. That's RUANLIVING.com. Chaos to Calm, 5 ways busy parents can break free from overwhelm. From author, speaker, wife, mama, co-founder, and COO of Be Courageous, and certified high-performance coach, Jenna Hermans. The perfect book for creating calm in your life as a parent, have a prosperous career, be a loving partner, and have time for my own needs that fill my soul. Momtourage gets you 20% off the book and all products in the shop at shop.jennahermans.com. That's Momtourage, MOMTOURAGE. That's the code. Charlotteville General Store and Coffee Roastery. God, we love Charlotteville. Ashley's dad roasts some of the best coffee I've ever tasted. So it's one of our fair trade organic coffee sources, responsibly sourced from female-run co-ops. Just drink better coffee. Drink Charlotteville General Store coffee. Momtourage 10 for 10% off your purchase at charlottevillegeneralstore.com. Citizen Mobile Massage, one of our beauty activations today, offering incredible massages that come to you. Mom 10 for $10 off when you book your first session. Hampton Water, that's right, our wine sponsor. Thank you. The ultimate rosé, made by the ultimate Jersey boy with his own rest stop. That's JBJ, John Bon Jovi. Kathleen Skincare, God. She has saved Ashley's skin, and she has saved mine. We may as well call her the official esthetician of Momtourage, offering incredible, reasonably priced facials and virtual consultations. Use the code RENEW for a discount off your service and or virtual consultation at calendly.com/Kathleen Skincare. Kibou Bags, one of our first sponsors and good friend of the pod. We are obsessed with the fanny pack baby bags that include a changing mat and have pockets for all the baby supplies you need. I'm still using mine, and so is Ashley's. But what we love most of all is how we are just obsessed with the wearability of these and the stylishness. Our kids are out of diapers, but we're not out of this bag. Use Momtourage 20 for 20% off your order at kiboubag.com. That's Momtourage 20. Kinfield Skincare, our favorite brand of all-natural bug repellent and skincare. Actually, it was one of my original hashtag swag bags even before they were a sponsor. Using only research-backed, plant-based ingredients with a focus on sustainability. Thank you, Kinfield. Lotza, our favorite all-natural drink mixer with adaptogens to boost your mood and vitamins and electrolytes to support next-day recovery. Enjoy with booze or on its own as a mocktail. You can get 2 cases for the price of 1 when you subscribe by going to getlotza.com/BOGO. Lululemon, everyone's favorite athleisure brand. Luna Bay, name's good. Just like my daughters. Canned hard kombucha, hard tea, and 0% mocktails in a ton of delicious flavors because we love nothing more than a drink that helps us poop. We love poop! Miles, an inclusive line of deodorants for tweens and teens that's intentional about the ingredients that they use. Most Talkative Podcast Consulting. That's us. That's me and Ashley. Whether you're looking to start a podcast from scratch, tweak your current show, or learn how to grow and monetize, we, the Momtourage ladies, that's Ashley and me, that's right, we are your girls. We make it happen. Email us at hello@momtouragepodcast.com and mention our live event promo for 10% off. Guys, we make the magic happen. Nuzest. We love an incredible Australian company terrible. Making an incredible assortment of pea protein powders, ready-to-go smoothie mixes, and nutritional super blends for the whole family, including our favorite Go Clean Vitality and the kids version, Kids Good Stuff. Use the code Momtourage for 15% off at Nuzest-USA.com. YogaRenew! This absolutely beautiful space that we were in today that offers a variety of yoga classes, workshops, and even teacher training. Use the code MOM for 3 classes free. ZenOM Studio, one of our beauty activations today, offering cryotherapy, LED red light therapy, infrared saunas, and more, all in Hoboken. Use the code YogaRenew20 for 20% off, in studio only. Guys, that's it. Oh my God. Thank you to everyone who came, all the sponsors, everyone who's listening. This was an absolute dream come true for Ashley. Pinch us. Like, we are exhausted, but so incredibly happy. Thanks for listening to this live show, and thanks to everyone who helped make this possible. We love you.
Okay, that's our show today, folks. Thank you so much for giving us a listen. Please do not forget to rate, review, and subscribe or follow. We are out here on our own, and these things really, really matter.
We want to hear from you. Tell us what you want to hear. Email us at hello@momtouragepodcast.com.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, all at Momtourage Podcast, to hang out with us all week long.
We are here for you. You are not alone. We got you. So go ahead, girl. Know this posse is behind you and go slay. Momtourage is a Cafe Mom podcast. Written and produced by Ashley Hearon-Smith and Carrie Sotero. Recorded and mixed by Lee Mars. Our theme song, MILF, is by the band Mama Drama. You can find them on Instagram at Mama Drama Band or mamadramaband.com.